A man walks into a bar. Upon sitting down, a busty blonde waitress pours him a drink and asks if he would like some food. He looks up at the menu above the bar. It says, hot dog $2, cheeseburger $5, hand job $10. He asks the waitress, "Miss, are you the one who gives the hand jobs?" She winks and replies, "Why, yes I am." He says, "Well, wash your hands, I want a cheeseburger." A young newlywed couple wanted to join a church. The pastor told them, "We have special requirements for new parishioners. You must abstain from having sex for 2 weeks." The couple agreed and came back at the end of 2 weeks. The pastor asked them, "Well, were you able to get through the 2 weeks without being intimate?" "Pastor, I'm afraid we were not able to go without sex for the 2 weeks," the young man replied. "What happened?" inquired the pastor. "My wife was reaching for a can of corn on the top shelf and dropped it. When she bent over to pick it up, I was overcome with lust and took advantage of her right there. You understand, of course, that this means you will not be welcome in our church," stated the pastor. "That's okay," said the young man. "We're not welcome at the grocery store anymore either." There was once a beautiful mermaid. She was sitting on a rock out in the shallows. A Welshman, Scotsman and Irishman were on the seaside and all spotted her. Intrigued, the Welshman shouts over, "Have you ever been kissed?" She replies no, so he goes over and kisses her. Next, the Scotsman shouts over, "Have you ever been fondled?" Again she replies no, so he heads out and fondles her. Finally, the Irishman shouts over, "Have you ever been fucked?" Again she calls over no. So the Irishman shouts over, "Well, you are now, the tide's gone out." A family is at the zoo and they get to the elephants when the daughter notices something odd, so she looks at her mom and says, "Mom, what's that thing hang down from the elephant?" She answers, "That's his trunk." "No." "In the back?" "That's his tail." "No." "Underneath?" The mother blushes and says, "Oh, that's nothing." The daughter is confused, so she asks her dad, "Dad, what's that thing hanging down under the elephant?" "Oh, that's his penis." "Why, when I asked Mommy, did she say it was nothing?" "Oh, she's just spoiled." A man goes to the doctor because his asshole hurts. When he shows the doctor is taken by surprise. "Your asshole is stretched 3 feet wide. What did you do?" "Well," says the man, "I was on a safari trip in Africa, when all of a sudden an elephant rapes me." "That doesn't make much sense," said the doctor. "An elephant's penis isn't 3 feet wide." The man blushes and says shyly, "He fingered me first." Guy sitting at a bar, his friend comes up to him and asks, "Why are you looking so down?" "Well, you know that woman at my office that I get an erection over even just thinking about, I finally got the courage to ask her out." "That's awesome, what happened?" "Before the date, I was nervous about getting a hard-on in front of her, so I taped my penis to my leg so even if I got a boner, she wouldn't see it." "Good thinking. What happened next?" "I knocked on her door and she looks absolutely amazing, like proper humdinging. Nivus. And I kicked her in the face." Why can't Miss Piggy count to 70? Every time she gets to 69, Ahe gets a frog in her throat. A man is in a elevator, with a beautiful woman. He looks her up and down, leans forward and says to her, "Excuse me, but can I smell your pussy?" "Certainly not." She replies. "It must be your feet then," says the man. A 9-year-old girl came up to her mother and said, "What's sex?" The mother sat her down and gave the talk. After explaining, she asked her daughter why she asked. And the daughter said, "I told Dad dinner was ready and he said he would be down in a few seconds." Mom finds a large number of BDSM magazines beneath her son's bed. Calls her husband up to the room to show him and discuss. "What do you think we should do?" she asks. Father frowns and responds, "Well, I guess spanking him is out of the question." Thank you for watching. Subscribe.